Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to turn on the camera to give a quick update on my life. Today's my first day in general surgery and I'm on the surgical oncology team. We ended the case early and I have a meeting coming up in half an hour, so I thought, why not just turn on the camera? Tonight is the deadline for the fourth year elective selections. So we have this platform with a crazy amount of options where we rank our electives in which time frame and what are our order of preferences. So there was a lot of drafting those options and calculating how the time is going to work out because we have limitations on how many weeks we can spend in each specialty. And to be honest, the fact that we're selecting our electives gave me so much stress and anxiety last week, because even though I'm only in the earlier half of my third year, it just feels like I need to make a decision about what I want to do with my life, like what specialty I want to go into. And I only have very limited exposure and experience, so I don't feel confident about making an informed decision. It's just going to be based on my limited experience and a lot of imagination and extrapolation of what the specialty is going to look like and what my life is going to be outside of the hospital. Because as you know, I'm more interested in surgical specialties and those are known to be harder, especially in residency. And for some of those specialties, it's harder to have a balanced lifestyle. So actually yesterday, I changed my mind almost every day. So because I just finished my plastic surgery rotation and I really enjoyed it, I thought, maybe I can plan around plastic surgery. But then it is the most competitive specialty and there's a higher chance of unmatching next year, which is very stressful. And I thought, because I really enjoy the hand and upper extremity surgery part of plastic surgery, I thought I could do orthopedic surgery and then subspecialize in hand surgery. But then I remembered how much I love my pediatrics rotation, so I had to go back to whether I want to do surgery or just do peds. Ever since first year of med school, my focus has been on pediatric general surgery, because I love surgery, I love kids, and I have a mentor who's an amazing pediatric surgeon. But the thing about it is that general surgery, I hadn't had my general surgery experience until today, so everything was just based on what I've heard from other people. Most of it is less than ideal, just the fact that residency is super hard and there's a lot of calls and a lot of sleepless nights. And I got so overwhelmed that one night I just cried. But then I realized that this decision doesn't have to be that hard. My partner showed me an old video that I posted on YouTube, which is the one I recorded of myself when I first opened the med school acceptance letter, and I was crying. And it just reminded me how happy I was just to get into medical school and to have the privilege to pursue medicine as a career. And at that time, or when I was just applying to medical school, it wouldn't have mattered as much which specialty I would end up specializing. So I decided to take a step back and really reflect on what I value and what I enjoy most about medicine. And I narrowed down to 5 things. First of all, I love working with my hands, and I love the idea of using my hands and my dexterity to make a difference within medicine, which is why I was leaning more towards surgical specialties. And I also really value life outside of medicine, so having a balanced lifestyle, which I found in anesthesiology, plastic surgery, and pediatrics. I love talking to patients. As much as I love spending time in the OR, I always looked forward to speaking with them before or after the surgery. And I even got really excited about doing pre-op anesthesia assessments during my anesthesiology rotation. Oh, I love working in a team of nice and supportive people, which I found in pediatrics for sure. I had the best team ever and I miss them so much. I also really like multidisciplinary care. So during my peds rotation, I loved calling different specialties for consult and for their second opinion. And the highlight of that rotation was having a multidisciplinary meeting for a patient and their family. It consisted of like our peds CTU team, dietitians, social work, MCFD. So that was a really special experience, and I realized I value that. And I guess based on just one day of being on surgical oncology and general surgery, I realized that multiple disciplines are involved in a patient's care in general surgery as well. And I had a phone call yesterday morning with an old friend of mine who is also my role model, and he's an R5 in general surgery in Winnipeg, and just talking about his experience and his perspectives, how general surgery is definitely not easy and it's not for everyone, but it is really rewarding. And he said, you only live once and you get to make an impact. And that hit me really hard. It made me go back to the reason I decided that I wanted to be a doctor. So you guys might be curious what specialty I am currently leaning towards, and I'm gonna keep that a secret because it's more fun and I might also change my mind any day. Let me know in the comments what you think I would be best suited for.